All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Trice Too Easy. We're gonna go ahead and look at this 3-game NBA slate. These games should be good, pretty difficult to cap, but we'll take a look at them. We'll look at the charts, the matchups, the trends, the data, the discrepancies, and hopefully we crack these folks. If you'd like to join my sports community and Discord server, it's in the pinned comment and in the description of all my videos. 10 measly bucks. It's a great community, great people. We talk sports, we share slips, we have fun. We're in there trying to crack tennis right now. And if you'd like exclusive access to viewer perks for my community, deposit promotions, matches, books I use, tools I use like Smart Stake, like Outlier, and free trials, they're in the pinned comment and in the description of the video as well. Okay, guys, we'll get right into it. We will review yesterday. Bad beat, big winner, player props, check where the big money's going, what the sharp money's doing, and then we'll dissect the slate. And guys, the NFL Thursday night football video will be out around 4 o'clock today, so come check back in and tap into that if you want to see what's going on with the NFL and what's the play for tonight. I've been hot. I'm hot in football and in basketball right now. To review yesterday, 5 wins, 4 losses. Not the worst thing in the world. Could have been a lot better. I think we had 2.5 hooks. Again, these lines are sharp. The amount of 0.5s we've had lately is insane. Like, my wife was playing with my beard. My shit look all what is this? She ripped my hair out? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, 5 wins, 4 losses. Not a bad day. Still one bet positive, and we'll take it, and we'll just keep trucking. Could have been a lot. We've had probably 6.5 hooks in 2 or 3 days. Like, man, it's ridiculous. Anyways, as far as the bad beat from yesterday, it's just the Knicks, guys. They cooked everybody. I mean, every single bad beat I had sent to me, every single brutal beat, brutal slip loss I saw was just the Knicks. Even guys who reduced the spread, or dude, this is like, even guys who reduced the spread, they still got killed. The Knicks just kind of cooked everybody last night. It is what it is. It happens. They looked awful. There's some jank artists. We know that. As far as the big winner from yesterday, Victor Wembanyama for a triple-double. What a nice snipe. This was by Don Z in the Discord. That's a great play, bro. Like, +7, that's just insane. That's just such a good play. Congratulations. Good bet. Man, I wish I put a little something on that. Good play. All right, guys, let's go ahead and look at a couple player props that I would at least put your eyes towards tonight if you play them. First one, Oso Ighodaro. Under 9.5 points and rebounds. I mean, look, unless some major news comes out, this is like crazy. He doesn't even come close to this ever. Books are starting to push the price down. Now they're starting to go 120, 130, 140. So if you're going to play it early. But yeah, I mean, on the season, he hasn't hit it in 10 in a row. If you look at last 10, he's not touched it. And head to head, he has a horrible history versus him. So I think it's a good look. And then Jusuf Nurkic for the Jazz, under 11.5 boards. 12 boards is a lot. This is probably one of my favorite. I like this play so much, I might play it, and I don't do the props. I might do it because the Hawks are some rebound menaces. Hold on, my wife's calling. Yo, what's up? Nah, I'll grab it later. All right. Bye-bye. She wanted to know if I wanted my lunch picked up now, but it's a little bit early. I still got to hit the gym and get them gains. Anyways, under 11.5 boards. The Hawks are great at getting rebounds. I will be shocked if he touches 10 boards tonight. I might ladder it down. Head to head, he saw them twice. He's got 5 and 2. Again, they're really good at getting boards. On the season, he's only got it 9 out of 11. I mean, he's not even touching this. I think it's kind of crazy the price that we can get. It is starting to get pushed down, so you need to get it early. But I love, if you want a parlay piece, I love his under boards tonight. One of my favorite props of the season. He's not getting 12. He's just not. If we look at where the big dogs are betting, where the smart money's going, they did pretty good yesterday. Onika Onwenu, under 8.5 rebounds. $4,000 nuke dropped on that. Jacob Poeltl, over 17.5 points and rebounds. $2,000 nuke dropped on that. TJ McConnell, under 4.5 assists. $1,000. Jalen Johnson for 10 boards. I do like that. $900 at +160. And then lastly, Brandon Ingram, 19.5 points, a $900 rip on that one. Just some plays to consider, guys. This is the smart money tool with smart stake. It's a phenomenal program, and following these guys who are sharp and banned on the regular books and what they've bet on the exchanges is a great way to be profitable. This is a profitable strategy. It works really well. Some days they lose, some days they win, but by far and large, these guys cracking their ass. So I would highly suggest looking at some of these props as well. Okay, guys, enough of the small talk, the fun stuff, the chit chat. Let's get serious. Dissect this slate, get a bag per the usual, and hopefully we crack these folks. First game, Raptors versus the Cavs. This is probably the game of the night. I cannot wait to watch this game. Look, I'm sorry. The Raptors getting 7.5 is one of the craziest things I've seen probably this season. The Cavs, they're still a top tier team. I'm not here to argue that, but they are kind of beat up. They do have some injuries, and I know that's already taken into account here. That's why I don't talk about it much. But these Raptors have been really good to us. They've been covering spreads. They've paid us pretty much every time we've backed them. And I think these two teams are extremely even. Raptors are 10th in offense. The Cavs are 9th. Cavs are 8th in offense, or 9th in defense. Cavs are 8th in offense. Raptors are 11th in defense. 8th in offense, 11th in defense. Y'all know what I mean. You can see it, motherfucker. Y'all see it. Anyways, the point is, they're really, really close, but there's one major discrepancy, and this has been a discrepancy that has paid us all season. This three-point shooting. The Raptors are 7th in threes, and the Cavs are not good at stopping the three ball. If these Raptors get hot and hit some threes, the Cavs could be playing catch-up majority of the game. I never like taking a team that I think is kind of close in skill on a big spread when the other team is a menace at shooting the three ball, because at any moment that team can explode, bitch. So you got to be careful with that. I like the Raptors plus 7.5 here, and the Cavs. I don't know how they're getting 7.5. I don't see it. I do not see it. I like the Raptors to cover this spread versus these Cavs, and the Cavs haven't been great at covering larger spreads all season anyways. And these Raptors are not no slouches, and yeah, they're 6-5, but they got a schedule. Raptors plus 7.5. You look at this chart, not a good sign if you're going to tail me and back the Raptors. Minus 104 down to 113 and holding steady. But this price drop happened like right when the line kind of opened. Makes me think maybe they just released a bad line and hurried up and adjusted it. Because it's not like it gradually went down. They opened the line, said, oh shit, dropped it to 113, and it's been there ever since. So this isn't like, get really good at reading charts, guys. It's going to ask anyone who's in the Discord, anyone who watches consistently, reading charts is going to up your profit tremendously. It's going to make you a much better sports bettor. This isn't like, oh man, that price gradually dropped and money was just coming on it and it fell off a cliff. This is like, we released the line here and we either got nuked right away and we knew the line was wrong, or we just made a mistake and instantly dropped it down to get it right, and then it stayed there ever since. So this is not like if the price drops, you want to see it gradually go down. That's a good sign that a lot of the money's coming in and it's getting pushed down. This is like we just put out a bad line, or we just priced it way too bad. It got nuked with money and we had to drop it right away. This isn't like trying to explain what the chart drops mean. This is not your standard drop off. This is like they straight just changed the line. Okay. Give me the Raptors plus 7.5. Next game, Pacers and the Suns. Pacers are ass, guys. They are 1-10. They can't win a game. They got to travel to Phoenix to play the Suns at home, and the Suns are only laying 4.5. That's not insane. Pacers are not good at offense. They are not good at defense. The Suns have massive defense advantage in the 3-point D and in the field goal D. The biggest issue they're going to have is them second chance points, because the Pacers are really good at getting rebounds. They're 4th in the league at offensive rebounds, which surprised me. They're also 4th in rebound defense. I kept saying, how are they staying in games? Well, I guess this will do it. If you get fucking 2 chances on offense and defense every time, that would make sense. That said, I don't think they can keep up with the Suns. They just keep losing. They have covered some spreads. This is probably my least favorite game of the night. There's only 3. Don't like this that much. The Pacers have been kind of like menaces to bet against. You can't bet them and you can't bet against them. They just ruin it every night. When I look at the chart, minus 113, it went up to minus 105. That's a pretty big move, and that's an 8 cents movement against the Suns, which is kind of scary. It's not like super Vegas cleanup trap spot, but it doesn't make sense. They took most of the money and the price got that much better. But it did get way better and then got brought back down. I think it'll settle around this 104, 105. You can see like it was low, They brought it way up, then they brought it back down. It's staying steady. Just got to go with your gut here, guys. I think the Suns are better, and I think the Pacers have shown us time and time again that they're ass. I think the total's perfect. I can't go over or under that. Kind of like the under, honestly, if I were to lean, but like these teams play kind of quick. Give me the Suns -4.5. That's where I'm going with it. It is not my favorite play. It's my least favorite play of the night, but I think they can cover versus a bad Pacers team. Next game and final game of the night, Hawks versus the Jazz. These Hawks are unbelievable, man. Super, super impressive. Like, just really good. I know they're 7-5, but they impress me consistently. They pay me consistently. They've covered the spreads. They've won in the spots when they should win. And I have nothing but good things to say about them. Flip side, you got the Jazz. Again, they've been really good to me all season as well. I don't want to bet against either of these teams. They've both paid me almost every time I've bet them. As far as discrepancies, again, the Hawks just control the points in the paint and the boards. But the Jazz offensive rebounds are quite good. This one's tough, guys. Hawks defense is really good and should have advantages over this Jazz's offense, but we've seen the Jazz offense ability to score and get hot. That said, when I look at this, if we just call it what it is, you have the 22nd scoring offense, you have the 24th team at shooting threes, the 30th team at shooting threes, and the 24th scoring offense, and you have a really good defense with the Hawks, and then you have a mid-tier defense with the Jazz. When I look at this, guys, I see a lot of missed shots, a lot of, two-pointers that are hard to get, a lot of long possessions. I like the under. I like the under 232.5 in this one. It's the only thing that made sense to me, and these two teams have both been great at covering, so you don't really want to pick a side. Also, the Hawks just played last night and scored a lot, so I don't think that this game gets very high scoring. The Hawks scored a lot and played hard last night. I don't see them doing that again. We just saw what the Knicks did on a back-to-back. Like, they just couldn't score and looked tired. And I think the Hawks had a similar game where they played fast, played hard the whole time, scored a bunch, probably gassed. I like the under 232.5. The Jazz can't score. The Hawks can't score. I like the under 232.5 for me, guys. All right, that's it for me. That was the last game. As far as the chart, plus 106 for the Hawks, taking most of the money down to about 102. So it dropped a bit. That's standard. If you're backing the Hawks, you'd like to see it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get a bag. Have a good day. Crack these folks.